Hello, and welcome to Voluntold Detail. I am your host and narrator, Millennial Shitbeard, and today we're going to be talking about the last time a rail-regulated militia was actually used in the Second Amendment. In Athens, Tennessee in 1946, veterans, after having corruption and trying every means feasible, going to the Attorney General, going to the federal Attorney General, U.S. and state, they went to the governor, okay? They tried getting voting machines in 1940. By 1941, they sold them off because they said, oh, we're going to save money for the government. That's already voters' fraud. From 1941 to 1945, they had a racket of charging veterans for anything, beating them up, pulling people off of buses, and charging them $16.50 for drunk in public, even though they were just on the goddamn bus sleeping. Do you have any idea what $16.50 is? That's 30 days' pay is $30 in the U.S. Army. You're talking 16, almost 17 days in fucking combat that they took away for waking your ass on a fucking bus. Because there's no trains and planes your fucking service ass can fucking afford. No, sir, you got to ride the Greyhound, sucker. It got worse. 45, 46 veterans come home. Now, these guys are hardcore fucking veterans, Pacific and European campaign and North Africa. These guys start getting molested. Well, they ain't used to getting molested when they're drinking. They still did not pick up arms. They formed a nonpartisan political party. They met in fields. They got 5 candidates to go against these assholes. They had the representatives, legal representatives, to go in. And then they went around for 2 weeks on PA systems telling everybody in McMinn County, a vote cast is a vote counted. They are going to count the votes. The next county over, to give them some help, they said, we're going to send 450 VFW veterans to back up and watch everything to make sure it's legal. Not weapons, just watch and witness. Because they put out a $1,000 reward if anybody could find any evidence on voters fraud, right? Gets worse, gents. Day of the election, at 9:30 at the county courthouse, McMinn County, sheriff's arrests the legal representative of the nonpartisan political party formed by veterans. They charge him with a felony, protesting at a political polling station. Can't do that, right? At noontime, they arrest the one at the post office. And then by 3 p.m., these guys have still not gone crazy because they know these guys are going to steal the ballots. And this is where the ballots get stolen after this. Patrolman C.M. Wendy Wise hit with brass knuckles a black elderly farmer, Tom Gillespie. He dropped his ballot, turned around, and ran. He pulled out a service revolver and shot him in the back. After every means possible, they sent telegrams to the U.S. Attorney General, to the governor, to their state legislator, which, guess who that fucking asshole was? And he was there. At this point, the sheriffs then grabbed all the ballot boxes and got the fuck out of there. Because they just shot a black man in the back. Nobody gave a fuck back then in 1946, but you know what? The nonpartisan political party full of all kinds of veterans, race, religion, and creed, because this is World War II, right, gents? That's when they had fucking something to say. Stay tuned to the next episode, and you're going to find out what the fuck these guys said.